chosen one. You are the next kingdom billionaire. This message was supposed to reach you right now because the truth is already resonating through your soul. You're not here by chance. You did not fall into this situation. You are being invited to live a life of abundant affluence, not for greed or ego, but for kingdom influence. The type of money that grows, amplifies, and moves mountains for the greater good. You're going to enter rooms you didn't know existed. You were picked not for money, but to lead, build, and bless. Your name is already echoed across corridors of favor and riches. The chosen one. You are the next kingdom billionaire. This is not just a title. This is your heavenly designation. This is your homework. Your money is a tool. Your success has a purpose. And your ascent is necessary for what comes next in our globe. Watch this video till the conclusion because every word will fuel your environment with energy. Type your fondest wish in the comment section below and sign it with 777. Because this is the chapter in which desires come true and the cosmos is energized by your faith, passion, and determination. Now choose one. I like this video. If you have not already done so, subscribe to the channel. Let we begin. This route isn't for everyone, but it's definitely for you. You've always wanted more, greater freedom, more effect, and more influence. And the vision. It did not appear out of thin air. This was your spiritual preview. It was heaven's trailer for what's coming to your life. You did not conceive it by chance. You were shown that life because it is the one you are going to experience. You've always been unusual, set aside, geared for something far more than just getting by. Even when the world advised you to be realistic, to limit your dreams, to lower your voice, you could not do it. Why? Because brilliance was ingrained in you, and now the seed is bursting through. The earth is trembling. The roots are pushing upward. Your moment has arrived. You are not just called to survive. You were called to prosper. The money flowing to you is more than simply money. It's the kingdom's money. It's not just about riches. It's heavenly backing. This money recognizes your name. This abundance has been planned with your specifications in mind. It's encoded in your spirit. It's drawn to your obedience, honesty, and resilience. Every sacrifice, every tear poured in privacy, you offered the world to defend. Your call is going to become cash in this heavenly transaction. You are entering a place in which everything you touch thrives. Your thoughts will ignite civilizations. Your presence will change the environment, and your bank account will reflect the enormity of your mission. You are entering a world of riches that moves quietly, yet roars with strength. Your benediction will not be fragmented. It will not arrive in drops. It's approaching like a deluge, and nobody will be able to refute it. Not because you flaunt it, but because it is just irrefutable. The weight of your wealth will speak for itself in a quiet, assertive, confident manner. You're not here to pursue money. You are here to attract it. With your alignment, assignment, and authority. And let us be clear. This riches is not only for you. Let us promote faith, hope, and love, bringing light not just into our own lives, but also to those who need it the most. Your donation provides a source of inspiration and healing for many individuals. The chosen one. What awaits you is vast, as is your goal. Heaven does not bestow tiny rewards on those who are called to great things. No. When you're asked to change the culture, take the initiative and conquer new territory. You have heaven's largest vaults unlocked over your life. You aren't asking too much. In truth, you have asked for too little. It's time to test your faith like never before. You're going to encounter celestial contacts, meetings that seem random but were planned by heaven. You'll stroll into rooms you didn't apply for and be given parts you didn't try out for. Receive rewards that outweigh your qualifying sins. Why? Because it is not about human reasoning. This is miraculous riches bestowed upon you by heavenly power. Even when you were poor or struggling, you exuded nobility. You walked like a ruler, even when you didn't have anything. That was not pride. That was your truth, peeking through the difficulty. The fight is finally coming to an end. The curtain is lifting, and your reality is coming into plain view. You will no longer pretend to be spiritually rich. You'll be successful in every aspect of your life. Your bank account is about to testify. Your lifestyle is going to be reflected. The majesty you've always held within. The transition is not coming. It is here. And you're ready. Not because you have all the answers, but because you answered yes when it counted the most. You obeyed the whisper. You followed the pull. You trusted something you couldn't see. And suddenly the hidden is becoming seen. The chosen one. Your vision is going to develop in a manner that you will not completely comprehend at first. You'll have times when you'll stop and whisper, "Is this really happening?" And the response will be yes. This is occurring because you were loyal, because you obeyed, because you were unrelenting. It made no sense to keep on. You did not give up when it became dark. You did not give up when it grew lonely. You kept building. You continued to believe. And the kingdom saw it all. Every secret war and every quiet triumph. Every minute. You chose trust over fear. And now, all of heaven is supporting your gaze. Don't let the time deceive you. You have not missed anything. In fact, you are perfectly on track. Everything that seemed to be delayed was really divinely developed. The riches that is coming is not merely for your pleasure. It's for your advancement. Its purpose is to seat you at tables that have an impact on communities, institutions, and countries. You are going to finance something others can only dream of. You'll be the financial backbone for ideas that have never gotten funding before. You will be the cause, the purpose of the project's debut. You'll be on the list of top benefactors, and you'll still have enough left over. Why? Because the kingdom is gushing forth. You are not only into you. Your name has already been whispered in chambers of opportunity. Doors are open before you can even knock. You are being given keys not just to property, but also to influence, effect, and industry. Ability to shape. And you're not being sent alone. The resources are with you. The funds are on their way to you. The protection is around you. Your legacy will change forever. You're not just breaking generational curses. You are creating generational blessings. Your children and their families will see riches as a basis rather than a dream. It all begins at this moment. With this change, with this divine call awakened in your life, everything that seemed out of reach is suddenly hunting you down. Money, opportunity, heavenly friends, high-ranking mentors, and kingdom connections. Everything is aligning because you are aligned. You've entered the frequency of fulfillment. And now nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can undo it. You're not dreaming too large. You're now dreaming on the level that heaven intended. And now the manifestation is catching up with your imagination. Prepare yourself. Wealth is arriving in waves. Abundance is coming in. Measures you have never seen before. And when it arrives, it will not feel odd. It will feel like home. This is the new normal luxury with a purpose. Riches come with responsibilities. Influence with honesty. Power with peace. You won't simply have money. You're going to make money. You'll go into rooms and people will be drawn to you even before you say anything. Stay locked in. Maintain an optimistic outlook. Continue to be loyal. Because this is not a fantasy. It is a financial prophecy. And it is now unfolding. Welcome to the age of magical wealth. Welcome to the realities of royal riches. Welcome to your job, chosen one. You are already changing. You can feel it in your bones, right? There's a holy urgency vibrating in your soul, warning you that life as you know it has ended. You are no longer searching for a breakthrough. You represent the breakthrough. You are the disruption that lacks a solution to stagnation. The heavenly reaction after decades of delay. You've now entered a holy place, a spiritual economy, in where your influence is cash and your alignment is riches selected. This aspect of your trip is unique. It's not about the effort. It's all about embodiment. You're no longer trying to show your value. You're preparing to express your calling. There is no more pursuing, asking, or waiting. Now there is just receiving. And what you are getting is royal. It is righteous. This is absurd. In the best-case scenario, you're being positioned to function from a throne, not a cubicle, a lofty tower of vision, or the pit of survival. Your ascent will be unlike anybody else's since your riches is kingdom-coded. It moves based on revelation rather than reason. That implies you may not be able to articulate it, but you can feel it. You may feel the change in your body. Your soul is serene and confident, and your ideas are charged with energy. You understand this is genuine. You understand that what's coming is more than simply a money deposit. It's a destiny. Download. You are not just a success tale in the making. You are a riches gateway being triggered via you. Millions will be funded. Ideas will be realized. Kingdom initiatives will transform from imagination to reality. The excess that has come to you is not an accident. It's deliberate. It's predetermined. It is crucial. You are not taking anyone's position. You're entering the place that was always yours, waiting for your preparations to meet your promise. Reflect on your history. It did not break you. It created you. All of those seemingly last moments were really initiations. The agony purified you. The setback strengthened you. Waiting taught you how to listen. And now you walk with an undeniable sense of authority. A steadfast faith. You got this upgrade by your obedience. This degree of riches you're going to obtain is not superficial. It is not about making fast money or being famous immediately. It's money passed down through generations. It is riches with deep, powerful generational roots. Money that doesn't simply appear. It remains. It multiplies. It generates elevational habitats. You are being granted power over territory, finances, spirituality, and the whole world. This isn't a random award. It is a responsibility, one that God knows you're capable of carrying. That is why the doors are opening now. That is why people are beginning to notice your name. This is why momentum is developing like a tidal wave. Because you are ready. Not ideal, but willing. Not perfect, but courageous. You've grown beyond the desire for affirmation. You are now moving with vision. Your eyesight is no longer blurred. It is perfectly clear. You understand the influence you're supposed to create. You understand the industries you're supposed to disrupt. You are aware of the people whose lives you are destined to influence. And you understand how to finance the future you've been called to create. You need supernatural finance. You need more than what the world calls money. You need what heaven refers to as unlimited riches. And that is precisely what is going to happen. People around you may not get it. Some may even dispute your strong remarks, but that is not your worry since you were never picked for common. You were not chosen to blend in. You were not created to settle. Your spirit was designed for kings, and your life is now in sync with your divine architecture. This riches you're going into will defy expectations. It will disrupt established standards. It will create murmurs. However, it will also inspire amazement. People will perceive your ascension as a template. They'll ask, how did they do it? The solution will be alignment, obedience, surrender. You did not push the doors open. You become the key. You did not modify the system. You have conquered your spirit. You become so linked with your spiritual mission that prosperity couldn't help but follow. You gained access to a level that the normal person cannot reach. It is reserved for the anointed. And you have been anointed for this not just for status, but also for stewardship. You will not just retain riches. You will harness it. You will understand precisely how to disseminate it, where to invest it, who should be blessed with it, because your money and intellect have developed together. You are not going to fumble this. You'll go with the flow since it's not new to your spirit. It is just new in your world. Your soul has always understood that this existence was waiting, and now that it has come, it fits you as royalty does a throne, for it is yours, and you will sit on it with elegance, rule with wisdom, and reign with charity. Your mind has been prepared. Your heart has been cleaned. Your hands have been trained. Now is the moment to expose your territory. This is the chapter when everything comes together. Your connections will begin to reflect your value. Your surrounds will rise to meet your energy. The individuals in your orbit will embody vision, strategy, and excellence, because kingdom billionaires do not rise by themselves. They increase structurally. They rise with systems. They grow in support. Get ready to meet people who speak your language. People who see your potential, not in your history. Those that support your aspirations, not your doubts. Those who collaborate with you, not around you. This riches path is not a lonely adventure. It's a joint achievement. And as you rise, so does everything around you. Opportunities will arrive unexpectedly, but they are not random. There are prizes, customers, contracts, investors, and endorsements. They're all attracted to your vibe. You'll start receiving offers you didn't anticipate but definitely deserve. The value you provide will eventually be acknowledged and paid. There is no more undercharging, no more undervaluing. There will be no more discounts on your fate from here on out. Everything you give has premium placement because what you carry is premium. It's unusual. It is divine. And it's about time the world found out. The chosen one. You have entered a riches gateway that will not shut. It just grows. Every excellent choice you make now increases. Every courageous step compounds. Every act of trust increases your riches. You are in a holy cycle of acceleration that cannot be halted. You are the sort of billionaire the world was not prepared for, but it now needs you. Not the sort that flaunts their wealth, but the kind who sponsors revolutions. The sort who does not just live in luxury. However, it is extended to include those who leave a mark not just in numerals, but also in destiny. You are the template for a new age of riches. You are what occurs when heaven and earth work together, when obedience meets overflow and preparedness meets supply. You are not trying to get wealthy. You're walking in it. Every move you take leads you further into it. And just like that, your normal has changed. You no longer identify with who you were. You are embodying who you are. You aren't explaining yourself to the old you. You are expressing the wealthy version of yourself. The kingdom, financier, and you. A resource multiplier. You. It is all real now. You're living, breathing, and directing it. And it will only grow larger from here. Now that you've crossed the boundary of heavenly prosperity, chosen one, you must comprehend this. You are the asset. Your presence is invaluable. Your intellect is priceless. Your anointing is money. Every room you visit after this point adds value just because you stepped in. You're not simply accumulating riches. You represent riches in motion. You do not pursue. It pursues you. You do not knock. You go through doors that have already been prepared for your arrival. You've reached a point of power where the things that formerly opposed you now acknowledge you. Opportunities that were previously neglected will now fight for your attention. Resources that were previously beyond of reach are now circling around your energy field. Why? Because your soul has been speaking the language of plenty for years. Finally, the world understands this richness. It isn't simply exterior. It's spiritual, energetic, and multi-generational. You aren't simply acquiring wealth. You're establishing a financial reality that will reverberate through generations. The transition isn't subtle. It's seismic. You are no longer playing little in secret places. You've been called to the forefront of financial power. And this time, you are prepared. You've been underappreciated long enough. The quiet you maintained was not weakness. It was wisdom. You were constructing in the dark, developing in secret, healing after betrayal, overcoming difficulties, mastering yourself. And now, you now appear as the billionaire you were always supposed to be, rather than a facsimile of who people used to know. Refined, ready, unshakable,